And just that quick, here we are. No intro. Man, how you doing, sick bastard? Does that look like a mess or what? And hopefully you hear me okay. As always, do I got echo? Okay. Let's see. We'll put the comment down and go to some of this editing. I just passed Busch Gardens here.
Between, so it makes it difficult to
hopefully you hear some of the
cross it.
actual audio that's on
places.
this.
There's the Apollo's Chariot.
As I'm doing it, it's not that important.
Missing out the Busch Gardens. There's the Doorknob to Hell.
Doorknob to Hell. You ever heard that?
Middle Earth. At the Busch Gardens
call,
parking
water
over
towers
there, might be. Woo! Woo!
So I think we took off from...
I got some over on this side somewhere.
Gloucester,
Another
Virginia.
Cross railroad track.
Small group. It was earlier.
Park.
Probably in the spring.
Got a big overflow.
So, let's see. We got 3 cameras we're going to try to edit.
That's all I need to do. Watch where I'm going. Jackrabbit storage.
Yeah. And when I get, well, like, I usually get a big blank spot like this coming up.
The old jackrabbits.
You got to really get familiar with shortcuts. Because you got the whole layer. All these layers down here, you see the audio waves. I'm trying to point the mouse at it. I got to have the mouse small. I got to have it small because if it's big, it covers up indicators that tell me what, like this tool, if I point at it, I won't know what tool it is. So you gotta have your mouse out of the way. So you can just go forward a little bit here. Find the next place I want to cut it, because I ain't saying nothing. It's really nothing to look at. And these are all different layers, like right here. I cut just this layer and delete it. There we go. Really don't need that side view like everywhere. There's like 1,000 decisions to make all the time. All the time. Of course I'm getting texting while I'm doing this. I never never get any. There we go. That's a little example of some of the cool things you can do too with Adobe. See if I can blow that up without messing everything up. So you can program different JPEGs and whatever to do all kinds of fancy stuff. Add a little pizzazz, a little snazz to your editing. Oh, now it's not. Now I got it out of focus. See, that's bad to do. There it is. There it is. It came back. How you doing, Rob? You in here? All right. That's cool, man. These solo, what do you call this? Live streams. Not my bag, baby. Let's see. I got to take this down. Anyway, you got to learn all your shortcuts. So your left hand for editing, it's big plus for efficiency. Got to know all the little shortcuts to hit, and then move around with your mouse here. You'd be all over the place in no time. And here's what I've been doing. I got all this accomplished so far. And let me pull this screen a little bit bigger so you can see. Not mess everything up. Hey, Buck, how you doing, man? And Crystal, hey. Sorry, probably won't get to look at the chats all that much. I've tried to, but like that, take a little Forgotten Angels logo and do some fun stuff with it. You gotta add like commands to it.
Doing that shit right there.
You gotta figure out where the hell they're at. Let's see. Did that little thing to the intro.
The pathway to peace.
Let's see.
Todd's get.
See what else do I have? Oh, there's another one. So you can bring it up slow.
Trying to get out of the way.
Tell it what to do. Flip, flop, spin, turn.
Can't do it.
That's an amazing program. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Let's see. There's another one I had to do up here.
Fling-a-poo. Landon from Idaho.
Landon from Idaho.
The Fling-a-poo lives.
Yeah.
Some days you can't go fast enough for everybody. It's only 45 here, just saying, but man, I've got to.
So anyway, I find all that stuff real fun and interesting.
Better get some petrol.
If you're gonna edit, you want to do stuff that's gonna be fun, right?
What do you think?
That's my thinking. That's what I think.
Old Woods and underneath Colonial frickin' Road, I believe.
This particular video.
Near Battle.
I got 3 stacks of. I used 3 cameras, so you're gonna have 3 strips to cut and work a line, make a line, and let me see here. Keep track of, and that border I always put on my stuff. Oops, there we go. Like the orange Motorbomb Virginia, I lock that so I don't cut it by accident all the time. It's a little eyeball, you make it show or not show. You can mute your tracks and do whatever. Pretty common in most of your editing. But I'm just in here learning this program. And if your curiosity was killing you, could see how I do it. Let's see here. And you got to figure out where to cut stuff. Like when I first got in here, I'd cut and then delete these pieces I didn't want. Oh, there it did. Yeah, you hit backspace and it pulls it back right away. I'll show you another thing where it doesn't pull it back and you're left hanging. Like right here. Let's cut this stuff. We don't need any of that. Let's try it right here. There we go. Cut it and then I hit delete instead of backspace. And it leaves that big gap there. I didn't know what to do at first. I mean, I had to look everything up. Like, how do I get rid of that? It's real simple. You press down, this little white bar comes up, and you hit delete again, and it sucks everything back. So you can imagine this has, oh man, I've got 13 minutes of stuff pretty much finalized and edited, but I got all this to go through. Are you watching that? That is insane. Let me take those, should I get those messages out of the way? They're on the screen. I think I'll do that so you can see a little better. Yeah, there we go. Let me go through. Let's see who else stopped in today real quick. I'm just going to say some hi. Jamin. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah, you heard the song earlier today, made you cry. Oh, songs will do that to you. It's so good to see you, Crystal. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah. We got to keep our eye on Derek, too. We'll hopefully hear from him in the morning. It's cool that you guys came by to support a little bit. I know it's probably boring. I won't learn much, but give you guys a chance to get up and say howdy anyway. Live streaming, yeah. He says, I went and I shared the stream to my kids. She wants to get into live streaming, so she better pay attention. Good Lord, don't watch our examples. It is a little bit. It is a little bit. As soon as I learned a task, I know sooner than did it. Like to one of those little clips and made them turn and go all over. I immediately forgot how to do it exactly because it's a system, and you got to do them in order. And it doesn't tell you where all this stuff is. You got to know where to go or what to even look for. Like let's say over in this corner, all these are effects in this bottom left corner. We have a constant gain here, which is a little patch. I'll show you. Because anytime you splice your video clips here in the audio department, sometimes you get a little pip, a little pop. And that's not too vital, but it is kind of annoying. And I'll stretch this way out so you can see a seam. There's the audio up close. Gosh, it's so fast. There we go. Gotta use my fine tuning one. There we are. Let's just use this one right here. All right. You got to come over here and left click, hold, and pull the damn thing right on over to your seam. Boom. And then you can spread these out too if you want it to transfer, like grab more of the left and right of your clip to blend. This is just for audio. So it's not like trying to blend two video clips, which can be a little more nice to stretch that out and get a more of a gradual than a sudden. But anyway, so I got to do that with each one. I was hoping I could like select all those little clips that I need done and boom, put them in all at once, but I haven't figured that out yet. I can do that on these transitions that are, let's say, above it, the video ones. Like we'll go right here. You'll see it. See how I went from one to the other, kind of real fast. Which that's not bad.
Look at that, 80.
But if you wanted to make it smooth, which you don't have to, I have this set so when I hit Control D, it'll automatically put. Let's see, is it D? Yeah. There, did you see them little? It's probably hard for you to see unless you're on a big screen TV, which sucks. I'm gonna blow this up. There, it's called a cross dissolve. Now watch how this blends the two.
Look at that, 80.
See, nice little transition. And if I stretch it out, say double or triple it, just grab, pull it, and hold it.
Husband.
Watch how slow it does it.
Look at that, 86,000 exact.
Yeah. It makes for an interesting blending. Like I did one where I was riding my R1 motorcycle and stretched it way, one of those dissolve things way out, and it made me look like I gradually was on my Harley Davidson, which was kind of fun. It was neat to do. Keeps your editing spicy. Usually nobody cares about it. Not being a Debbie Downer, am I? But for real, not too many people care about it unless you're an editor. Like Sterling will notice it. He might say something. You're like, hey, I noticed what you did.
Around on that little striker right there.
All right, I gotta find out where I'm at. You can expand and contract all your little tracks. There we go. So this whole, this is probably what, who knows, 4 hours of video stuff I got to go through. Got to cut it up, and make it into something. It might be part 1, part 2, part 3, or it might just be one if I can condense it down, no more than 20 minutes. Like if I do a group ride, I don't mind doing 120 minutes. I usually don't like watching videos that are 20, 30 minutes long, honestly. 10, 12, 15 minutes, pretty doable. Unless you got a lot of excitement going on. Agreed? There's a three-wheeler. What do you call them? I forget what they're called. Like Purple on 3 rides one, but hers is more like a cruiser. Spider. Spider. That's what it is. There, did I cut it? Yep. Scrub, scrub, scrub. And when you scrub, going through, you can hear the audio. It'll let you know where you're talking, so you can see if you got something interesting there. You can start, make a new edit there.
People being difficult, but I might not have known. I gotta stay away from the old. Woo!
Yeah, we got to hear about the gravel truck. We can't miss that. And when they pick up and throw a rock at you, they'll get your attention.
You gotta stay away from the old. Woo! Looks like you got good rubber on.
Doing inspections. Doing pre-trip, post-trip, during trip. Yeah. So I had to learn too, convenient place. I guess you can see my hand down here. To reprogram these keys for the actions that you take quite often, like you're going to cut a lot. You're going to try to move things around a lot on your screen. So you want those things in a memory pattern and somewhere convenient for you. So I had to figure out how to actually program the key and not deprogram defaulted ones. And if I did, move those to something else because I don't use them. But you might need them. You never know. Randy Rides. Hey, how you need more cowbell? Hey, coming right on up. Coming right on up. You're the man of. It's what I like to hear.
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. I gotta have more cowbell.
I gotta. There you got your cowbell, Randy. You know I love to do that. Low audio, you gotta turn your stuff up. What's low? There's two audios. There's me talking, and then there's the stuff I'm editing. That would be helpful. I saw you were live too. I was trying to make comments, but no, you had those shut off. Turn myself up a little bit. How's that? Is that a little more better? Gosh, dang. Just was over at Ray Moto's, kicked trolls' asses. Good for you, man. Yeah, I talk softer when I'm doing stuff, and I'm hearing myself in the headphones, so it kind of throws me off. I should take that off. That's better. All right, thanks, Brown. I appreciate you, man. Got to see you at the end of your video too when you turned it around, and yeah, it's cool to see what you look like. Never seen you before. Maybe you got them on your videos and I just don't remember, but it'd been a long time. You got it coming right now. Those are money requests right there, on the money. You know I love those. Good, right on. Yeah, you got the volume cranked to hear this, right on. Crank it up. So you get copyrighted using Saturday Night Live, more cowbell skit audio on your shorts. Wow. Man, I've hit it a dozen times on here. They've never said anything yet. You may get stuff months later and it'll pop up, as you know, right, Dan? So, more will be revealed. I don't really care. It's only, what do they call it? Copyright claim. Psh, nobody cares about those. It's a trans, yeah. Just like, get it, yeah. That's funny. Like a year later, yeah. I've seen that come up. You are true there. I got it for this. This is like elevator music. And if I play that, well, anyway, I shouldn't get into all this live streaming stuff, but it mutes it. Yeah. You can edit it in little places, either cut it out or take the, yeah, as you know, mute it. All right, let's see here. Oops. The command makes all these come back up. Hey, yeah. Oh, Drake, Hunter, Miller, Heima. Oh, is this the lady that wants to live stream? I like your icon. You have art in your icon. And of course, I like that. It's a cool name, too. Editing, learning. Yeah, man, that's taken me hours. You just made me drop an egg. There's my princess right on. That's cool. Welcome in. Now back to cutting up some of this stuff. Yeah, you probably don't need to hear the actual video. And if you don't want to hear it, I think I can shut that off, maybe. But I need to hear it. Lets me know where I'm at, what I'm doing. I hope to get to a spot where I have to do something kind of tricky and get some practice. Okay, see there, I don't want to just cut it, so I got to hit backspace. That's where these shortcuts come in. I hit Control and Z, and I'll uncut what I just did. So instead of hitting my C button for cut and just leaving it there, having to take another step, because here's what I'd have to do. I'd cut it, and then I'd come over here, highlight it. I'd delete it and leave that space. Or I think if I hit backspace, I still have to highlight it. Back now, it didn't bring it back this time. So I don't cut it, and I hit this other button, Q. Q will cut it right where you see it there, and then slide everything back. There. That's one less step you have to take. So, yeah. Skills for editing is important. What was that? That was a bridge. Where at? No big deal. Nothing cool there. There's another bridge.
You're rushing past us. You're really rushing.
Yeah, we had a Russian past us. He was Russian. You gotta keep yourself amused
There's
out there.
You're rushing past us. You're really rushing.
See? You gotta make stuff up as you go. Have fun. I think I'm gonna keep that a little bit. It's me having fun. Yeah, and as I go, I need to see all those splices I just made. I'm gonna come back and put the little splice repairs so we don't get no pops. No poppity pop pop pops. Man, you know what would be neat is if you could have these live streams. You can have, you can have people on with you. If you can have them on here and they could get on here and actually help you edit like a team effort. We could all go through and do this editing stuff like faster. I wonder who would sign up to do that. Probably nobody. Wouldn't work very well anyway, but I do a lot of humming when I ride a motorcycle too. I usually don't have no radio on or nothing. I mean, I got the capability. I did it for a while. That was years before I had a Cardo and could listen to music going down the road. Sorry if I speak soft again. I just do that. But now that I have that capability, I'd rather just not hear nothing. What is that? That's from some advertisement. Convenience store or something, I don't know. There, I heard some.
Watch this guy behind us.
Okay, so I can pull over my rear view now, see what was behind us.
He like
Okay, I took the opacity off. There are so many controls. Let me get this a little bit wider. See that line right there? We'll do your opacity. It's kind of convenient to have it right there. Same with your volume down here if you want to raise or lower your volume. But I want to see where, there. See my rear? It was down, the opacity. That's why it wasn't there when I was expecting it to be. Okay, where did I say that? Rear thing.
watch this guy behind
So then I'll line it up when I about mention it.
us.
Say
He
if
like
I
to push
want.
the limits. You saw him coming up on us fast. I mean,
Yeah, I'll be looking for tailgaters all the time, and they start getting close. I get nervous. Okay, not S for cut, C for cut. Duder. Okay, so I want to blow this up, make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna come over here. I'll hit the position button up there, and I can either fine tune. Let's see, no, the scale one. Fine tune it like this by rolling across these numbers, or you can set those numbers in. If you want to copy each blow up to make them the same, you just cut and copy and paste that. You can do that for multiple clips. That's a time saver. Also, you can grab this transform tool right here, and I can just zip it around and do whatever. Let's see. That's cool. Then I can move it, center it. I can make that stuff flip and turn, come pull it in from the side. I learned some of that stuff. That's pretty neat. I'm not going to do it right now. It takes too much time. Too much fancy editing stuff in your video can be a little
what am I gonna do?
too much. I'm going to turn this off. No.
Keep my eye on him so you can do.
Sometimes less is more.
Have a good ride out here.
Wow. Nice canopy type road there. Those are the ones you want in the summertime. Oh, see, I forgot. I did it wrong. I don't always get my system right. This is where I got to get to learn. There. I should have hit Q instead. Big Dan, what are you? Are you there still? Yeah, editing, learning new. You just made drop egg. Yeah, complete new to editing. You are completely new. Any form, just doing shorts on the phone. Man, and on the phone, you're so limited in a way. I mean, you can get good at it and do it, but it's small. You can't see stuff. It's hard to do things. Oh no! Don't play the song you hear when you're on hold. Grumpy, how you doing, man? Dragon Classy Diamond Art. Good to see you. And by watching what you're doing, McDonald's, I'm loving. Yes, that's it. You got it. Thank you. Sorry, I don't get to the chats for, if I did every 20 seconds, I'd never get nothing done. But yeah, McDonald's. Darn it, now you need a Big Mac. Just think of the Big Mac as poison. Go out, rob your chickens, grab some eggs, get some quality nutrition. That's no fun, I know. Gosh, what have I come to? Just trying to save your life, man. Mike Ball, wow. How you doing, man? Good show this morning. Had it on in the background while I was still on this, doing this. Really trying to learn this so I can get efficient. So I thought I'd do maybe like 30 minutes or an hour of this and see if anybody wanted to take a peek at it. See what's going on, what's up? It's nice to have online help. It's like when Chasing Ghosts came on the other day. We try to help her figure out what the hell's going on with that audio stuff. Gosh, that's one of those things like you wish you were there. I wish I could just get there and see what was going on. If we had some simple fixes, bring a few mics and a few little other connectors and get it done. But no, you got to go through the painstaking practice and this and that and trying to get it to work, and it gets frustrating. I know. I don't know. I hope you're patient, Tara, because I'm not that patient. I am a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty complex, Dan, if you're still there, complex. I've done some easy editing programs. This is over the top. This is for the obsessor. you know, uh, it's not just 6 strings on a guitar, it's 12. That's what this is. Um, so don't base the simplicity like this looking overwhelming to, because editing can be pretty easy. Chop, chop, cut, put together, throw a transition, move on down the road. Maybe add some lettering. It's all fun. But if you start programming it to do different and weird stuff and different effects, and then yeah, you can spend some time. Definitely spend some time.
On the road. Wasn't that big a
Audio's
deal?
the issue with the GoPro.
Roll on over it.
I remember you saying that. I don't remember if you used a dongle or not. Let me shut this down again. For your Purple Panda mic. And got the big muff thing on there. It'll cut the wind down. It's not perfect. You hear my audio, that's a lot of times like 50, 60, 70, 80 mile an hour. You can still hear me decent. But it's always better to probably motovlog around that 35, 45, 50 mile an hour. So you got an iPad now. New iPhone, that's decent. Yeah, Prime Cut Pro for iPad, a Casio Action, and 360 cameras. Man, you are set up. No wonder why you want to learn some editing, because you'll have a lot of fun with that. You got some great tools, I think, to work with. It's one louder. It's one louder. Thank you, Mike. One louder it's important because you need 11.
The numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11.
the amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it? It's not 10. What we do is, if we need that extra push over the cliff,
Put it up to 11.
11, exactly.
Yeah, double ones. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Gracias, amigo. I don't know Spanish. I try to say it a little bit. Okay, where was I? Man, live streaming and doing something that you try to show, it's a lot harder if you're not a good teacher. I'm not a good teacher, but you can observe my mistakes or figure out something hopefully worthy, or go, wow, that's not for me. That's not for me. But you better be a good multitasker. Like here, ooh, yeah. Not sure if I'm gonna want what's coming up on this audio, but just in case, I cut and get this stuff out of my way. Use the Q button. That'll not only cut, but it'll pull all my tracks back evenly. You got to watch your tracks, especially if you're doing multi-tracks. If you don't keep them pushed along and done properly, you'll mismatch them at some point, and you'll hate yourself. You'll spend more time doing that kind of crap than editing itself, trying to fix your mess ups. Like, I'm going to show you something neat here that I did. It's not neat, but I was shocked because I thought I lost all the work I did. Say you're working an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and all of a sudden, all your stuff disappears. And you're not used to where it saves, how you named it. It has an auto saver, which it will save it probably every 2-3 minutes or 10 minutes. It does an auto save for you, so you're usually not too bad off. But I didn't know. If you look right above that purple area, I'm going to put this comment down and star it, see where I left off. this purple area, you got this thing called sequence, because this is where all the track controls are. This whole thing, I'm circling it with my mouse. You have all your buttons over here for each track that will mute it, make it disappear, that you can't see it. And they're called sequences. And I still don't know how I got two sequences in here. But if I hit this, where am I at? Oh, I got to come up here. I'm on the actual. There. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was just trying to move some stuff around. Let's say, yeah, I was doing this. I was trying to adjust my stuff to make it bigger or smaller. And I accidentally hit one of these buttons. Like that. Okay. And I was like, oh, man, how do I get all my clips back? This is only a small part, a small, what they call a sequence. I was freaking out. And I didn't know whether to leave and not, because I didn't want to save it and just have this. I'd save it, not, you can see where my dilemma was. Oh, anyway, after shutting it down, going back, finding one that I did a few minutes ago, putting that project back in here, I was like, okay. Man, that was painful. I thought I'd lost all my work. Here's some cool things too. You got, I don't know if you can see this little line, but it's a little line that'll help you. I'm going to shut the eye off. You'll be able to see it maybe better. There you go. Grid lines that you can pull down. So if you want to line up a transition or something, a logo that you're trying to place, you can use these to help you mark that out. Like I did that on my little intro video. I'll show you where that kind of comes in handy. And here, see, like at the top, because I'm going to leave this spot to show you something, and I want to remember where it's at. Here's a marker. It added a little marker right there. I should be able to find it pretty quick when I come back. Here we are. Let's see. Where is my... Yeah. Now watch my two logos that I have that are my stickers. I had to figure out how to make the one and then reverse it and make the other one. Well, it wasn't just as easy as reversing it and flipping your image and doing that. You had to flip the whole track in your program and the whole works. So basically I had to do two of them and freehand it. And so I used those grid markers to mark out where the trails went. It took some time, but you see that section from now on, I can record, edit that, record that little strip and keep it in my stockpile, whatever that I use for editing all the time, and pull it into each video, and I never have to go through that again to do it for that. Same with these Forgotten Angel ones. If I wanted to have those, I'm just experimenting. That's why I got them kind of randomly doing different stuff. Watch the Forgotten Angels come out of the screen, fly around, and sit up there in the corner, and then dissolve away. There's another one, smaller one. Where did that one come from? Did it do it right? Yeah, it did.
What the fuck, you can get right back there, man.
So just little practice things. You got to do this like over and over, or I do, to remember how you accomplished what you were trying to do. There comes one real slow.
Trying to get out of the way of the...
And I had to make that path.
Here. Can't do it.
So you got to set a point. It's all over here. Effects control. Let me press on the thing. There in the top left, you'll see this thing called position, and there's little locking clock. It looks like a little bomb or a little whatever. It's a symbol. And this shows this area where the purple is, or pink, fuchsia, whatever. Where you start it and where you end it. And the sections that are in between the path. It's kind of hard to explain. But you start it, you set it, then you move to your next location, and then you put the set there. Okay, you find that's where you want to where you want it to go from left to right. And if you want to circle around, you get this transition tool. And you got to press and hold certain buttons and pull the thing and make it loop around. And it's a lot. And then if you want the effect, you got to come down here. There's one called Basic. Gosh, I forgot already. Basic something. Basic 3D. There it is, right there. I have to pull that and stick it in the little video clip if I want to use it and make it. That's what adds the twirling effect, where they flip and rotate. I didn't even know that that was there. I had to look up, hey, I want to do this. So I get on my phone, I ask Adobe Premiere, how do I make my logo flip? I watch a video, I learn how to do it, and try to memorize it. Okay, so here are old markers that you can see I used. Remember, we marked my place where I was. I think we did, right? Yeah. Okay, it's not that one. We're farther along. Yeah, right about there. Let's go see where I starred. Gonna unstar and look at some comments quick. Let's see. I am fantastic. I can screw up on multiple things at once. I've tasked right along with you. You have the Brave 6 Pro, and it works better than my GoPro Hero 8. So I guess that's a type of a camera. Yeah, GoPros, man. Some people are just really good at it. Some people have trouble with it. I'm one of those some people, but after I figured out some things, I love my GoPros now. I use them all the time, and I don't have no problems with them. No. Very little. And if I do, I know how to fix them because I had the problem search a lot. You sell eggs, you feed bees too, right on. You won't have the active hives. We got a friend that comes in here called Mr. B, and he does the same thing. He's just up the road from me about an hour and a half. Recording equipment is good. Yep. Good Pro Hero 11 Black. I had the Mini, and it was perfect, but it constantly overheated. GoPro gave me a regular 11 to replace it. Yeah, them damn batteries and some of the settings you have will make them get extra hot, and that's why I don't use batteries in my GoPro. Every time I use it to an external battery, and I'm able to keep them waterproof too. I got little tricks for that. GoPro autocorrect is being screwy. Yeah. The screen gets fixed and then it's screwy, right? Sounds like my luck. Woo, quick shoe. Good morning. Afternoon. What am I saying? You in the kitchen? Yeah. Grumpy. The video on the GoPro works awesome, but the audio hit or miss. Like it doesn't connect all the time. I used to have that trouble too. And I'll vlog my butt off and then come back like, oh, there was no audio. Had a connection issue. And then I had to download this thing called GoPro Labs. And it put a command into the phone that kept so any of the cords, anyway, it solved a lot of issues, especially like when you use your external batteries. It'll say, you don't have enough power. You need to put in, the other battery, the GoPro. And I'm like, no. And I put that in there, it fixed that issue and all my connection issues. I mean, it's rare that happens. While you're recording, you can't pull and unplug it, that's for sure, and come in. Sometimes it won't come back in. You have to have all your stuff set. That's why I do it every day and just turn my stuff on. I'm not plugging or unplugging anything other than my external battery. That way everything doesn't have an issue. I seal it up with this moldable, for swimmer's ear, you put the moldable silicone called Max. Silicone is just gummy stuff. It's like moldable, like silly putty. You put it around all your little joints, seal them up. Way if it rains, you're not going to have problems. I never have. Beans and rice, hell yeah, man. I just had that for the last week. I have a question. I got a question. All right, I'd like to ask you a question. We have a caller. Hold on, caller. Yes, caller. What is your question? Go ahead. You can do that with this setup. I could plug my phone right in, do the phone call, and you could hear me and Sick talking on the phone, and as a part of the live stream, or have whoever call in. That would add some multitasking to the whole live streaming, wouldn't it? Oopsie. You have a question, but no question. That's okay. I'll wait for your question. You might be cooking. I gotta do some cutting anyway. What is it? If I put the back in the GoPro, if I put the battery back in the GoPro, will it get rid of the external battery update? Yes. But you got a Hero 9, and I'm not sure how it works on that Hero 9. 10s and up I know works great. I always get a message that says something I need to update or whatever, but I don't worry about it. I just plug in my external stuff. As soon as I click it and hit it, that goes away, and you're recording as normal. If you want, you can go to the GoPro, and really what it wants you to do for me is to update, to put the new date and time in. Like where you go to delete your files, right above it will be date and time. And once that's set, then it's okay. That way it will record all your new stuff with the correct date and order that it needs to be in to make things easy as well. I'm just giving the best information I know out. It's not golden and it's not perfect, but Nature Dog Realms, how are you? So nice to see you. I wish I had that soft, wonderful voice that you have that's so welcoming. When you come into your live, you feel like you just walked in and saw Ma or Dad. You really do. So it doesn't get rid of them. No. Mine will pop up because it won't keep that internal clock. Now the 11, I don't think my 11 ever does that. Maybe it does. I don't remember. It's whatever it is. It does do. It does not bother whatever I need to do. It's just a sign or a warning thing. Just forget about it. Put your camera on 11 and go. Yeah, thank you. That's the truth. Yep, Nature Dogs is sweet. Shit, hold on. I got a recording of that. Man, why am I a little kid? I gotta go. Thank you. You should come hang out some coffee morning with us and introduce yourself to everybody. Not you should. It would be nice if you did. That's what I meant. I always like to meet new people. Really extra cool. Oh, mercy. Here I'm trying to edit, and really what I want to just do is... Shit. Yeah. That. I want to play with these toys that I got. All right. Let's see. Let's do a little more editing. Comments, take those down. Oh, we're up through. You're wearing none, zip, zero. They see through, they thin, they old. What? Damn. Sterling. Yeah, you too. I don't know if you do review. You can do podcast mode or whatever too. Not everybody shows their face, so I got one of those likable faces. It must be seen. Was that narcissistic? None whatsoever. Zip zilch. Got the zip zilch brand. He has the, yeah,
Zip Zilch brand.
it's a good brand. All right. I gotta cut some of this film. I gotta cut some. Let's see. There's a bunch of talk in there, so we're gonna see what it says. See if I want to keep it or not.
7-Eleven. We've all stopped at that one before.
Where are we? We're somewhere. We're in Williamsburg, Virginia.
Don't trust nobody.
Very colonial around here, as you know.
Except the guy behind us now, he kind of stopped.
Yorktown. Battle of Yorktown.
Doing the major.
I don't know my history. I hated history.
Tailgate. Never was really bad.
So anyway, we'll just go ahead and probably keep some of that, and I'll probably re-edit this, and after I get most everything cut, I'll go back and check again through it all, fine tune it a little bit more, because you don't need to be like, I think everything I say I might want to hear needs to be heard, or not needs to be heard, or just want it in there for whatever reason. Not everybody wants to hear that crap, but you can't make your video for just each and every person either. I don't think your general audience, I guess. That you'll have to figure out on your own. I don't have good advice for that.
Creek.
Well, I didn't want to cut it there, so I can hit the back. I hit Control and Z.
Gotta be connected
That
to
uncuts
the,
what I did.
James River up here.
Yeah, we're hauling ass alongside the James River. Which comes out of the Chesapeake Bay and goes straight up into our capital there, Richmond. Comes inland. That's one of the rivers that is on one side of the peninsula that I'm on. Let's see. Let's cut some of this crap right here. Control C. I'll zip up real close. Hit my Q button. It'll cut it and butt it back up. And then the audio transitions. Okay. I got to go back to that. The audio. Oh, I got to. See, I tried to drop that folder down to see it, and it doesn't allow you to do that. And here I am stuck. How do I get to my video effects? I may be there 5-10 minutes figuring new stuff out in this program. What you have to do is you got to hit the X button for what you typed in and searched for, clears that out. Now I can go and look at this stuff. Crossfade. Under crossfade, we have a constant gain. Keep your gain constant. You won't hear the little clipping sound where you took the scissors and cut your audio up. You have constant power, or you got exponential fade. I just use the one that works. I haven't. Both work. I don't know about that third one on the bottom. You see, I'm putting all that stuff in there. Let me get it where you can see it. Yeah. We'll do it to this one right here. See, when you blow it up, you can blow it up right out of your screen. Yeah, come over here, click and pull it on over, click and drag, and boom, set it in. And you don't have to do them on every one, but if you miss that one and you did your whole video, and if you're like me, you'll hear that one pop in one area of your 10-20 minute video, and you're like, damn it. I've been stubborn. I already got it uploaded on YouTube, not released, but I'll go back, I'll delete that thing, come back in here, make the repair, and try it. Not always, but I have, especially when you want to do stuff perfect, Mr. Perfect. I'm probably not the only one with that problem. Anybody else have that problem? Where are we at in comments? Oh, Moto, thank you. I remember seeing that. Dragon. Yeah, I remember the panty comments. None. That's important information, by the way. I'm glad you put that out there. Where are we at? Nature, yeah. You get to love Sterling. Don't worry. That's kind of the. You never use Premiere Pro, Premium Pro. Yeah, it's called Premiere Pro. I used to use Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Rush Premiere. It's a downgraded version of this, much simpler, easy, quick to use. In fact, I kind of prefer it in a way, but now that I'm getting used to this, I think I'll like this. But they're discontinuing it. And I don't think you'll get like the upgrades that I paid for, like the extra $9 a month, so that I could use, music and stuff that was royalty free and different things. Anyway, it's not going to work for me now. You headed back to check on the cows again. I appreciate the info in chat, man. Come back anytime, Big Dan. We'll be here in the morning as well. We do a coffee show 3 times in them. Well, I do 3 of them, and there's a few others once you get to me, like Sick Bastard and whoever. We do it, and we just hang out and we talk and share some experience. We usually try to get upbeat and have some laughs before get the day going good. It's coffee break. Used to be a 30-minute coffee break. Turned into an hour and a half. Use yeah, that one. The ANIMOTICA. Thank you, Dragon. Yeah, feel free to hit the thumb if you like. We should go check that. I did a survey or whatever, question and A. I should go. I've never checked one after I've asked, because I'm always doing the live and forget about it. Do you find Adobe Premiere hard or easy? Very, very difficult. Very. There's a few things you got for me, but there's enough videos out there that'll get you going. And I'm familiar with Adobe Photoshop. I've been using Adobe Photoshop for, God, who knows, 20 plus years. Back with before Windows 7, probably, when you had to buy the actual program. Hundreds of dollars. But yeah, so I'm kind of familiar with some of it, so that helped me, but it's still difficult. And I'm not real smart either. If somebody's really smart, you might, catch on to things faster. So you can do a free trial for like about a week. Do a free trial. Check it out. See if it's worth it for you, Tolga. Hey, how you doing? Take care. Look forward to making Forgotten Angels camp out. Right on. That's right. You saw my little Forgotten Angels emblems on the that I was animating on this. What do you call it? Editing process here. That's cool, Big Dan. I didn't know you knew the crew, and I didn't remember your name, so I apologize, bro. I apologize. Yeah. It's doable. It's creative and it's art, and I know you like art and like creating. It gives you all the tools you need to do to create different stuff with, for sure, on here. Very fun. I like it. It's definitely going to be for me. Okay. I put the crossfader there. I'm trying to click and put them in. Yeah, this would take a lot longer. Doing live stream and trying to do this. I was watching Ken Stout. He was doing this same thing. I'm a member of his channel by free membership thing that you get. And watching him do DaVinci Resolve, which Road Reality uses from kind of our community thing, whatever you call it, our associations.
For a putt. Want to go for a putt? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so much stuff I can cut here. Let's cut. I don't know. Some people don't cut. I get rid of a lot of that dead space. You can only watch so much. There it is again. That's the McDonald's, I guess. Yeah. That's the McDonald's jingle. It's there. It's been programmed and brainwashed. See, those are the little things you can learn, right? They say you're programming, watching TV. What are you feeding your brain? And go to those good sites. Like Nature Dog Realm, she is positive. That's a good site and a good live to go to. Go to lives, you can have fun, get your brain fed with some good stuff. Since everybody's coming through on your channel today, I'm trying to catch up on hit and subscribe to everybody. Yes, and you got the tools to Nature. You got a tool. Yeah. Oh, Diamond. Let me get you one. You gotta chime up. Maybe you don't want one. Usually people do. I'm gonna give you one. If you don't want it, you tell me to take it away. I'll take it away. But when you give people moderator status and you've seen them around a lot, it's usually not a problem. Okay, 71% on the poll. Have you used Adobe Premiere? And there are a few yeses. 71% no, 29% yes. Cool. Thanks for chiming in and taking the poll. Yeah. All right. I'm going to cut here again. I got a big stretch, I can tell, just by looking at the audio waves. You see my audio waves? Let me see if I make them a little bit bigger. You can see peaks. Oh, I got the, that's in the way. See the peaks and spikes. That's where you know you talked at, or where you didn't talk, or where a louder noise happened within your motovlog. I can cut through and scrub through a lot of stuff. Hey, there was nothing there. Nothing there, not enough peak.
Can't afford
There.
to do it.
I didn't say much.
Can't afford to do it.
Can't afford to do it. I heard that, but it was pretty faint. Yeah, I got to keep moving these other things away. I don't have to. I could just take the opacity.
I don't know how to do it, man. Take all my money.
There's like a lot of different ways to do the same thing. You got to see what works for you. I could leave those strips there the whole time. Just change the opacity and cut them. It kind of messes up for me, some of my cuts. If you forget something, it'll misalign something and then you have trouble. If I knock them out of my way, I know I won't have that problem. That's why I keep pushing them to the right.
No, just business.
Okay, here's where we're coming up on the ferry. So I'm on a peninsula, and on each side of the peninsula, we got a river. And in front of the peninsula, we got the bay that goes out to the ocean. That should paint a pretty decent picture. And this is one of the rivers, the James River, that we'll cross. This is all they used to have to even cross this river until they made the bridge. There's a ferry. And it's fun to get on. Most all the motorcycles in our areas go on this ferry. And it's only about a 15-minute ride. Go, I don't know, a mile or two across the river. A couple miles maybe. Let's see where we're at.
No, just business.
Yeah, I think we're going to save this. We're going to save the approaching area. So I'm going to hit Q because that'll cut and go back to where I left off. Did it? I think it took too much. There we go. Let me see what I did. No, it did okay, I think. I'm just going to hit Control Z and back up, see if it did take. No. It didn't. So Control forward again. What is the forward sequence? Edit. Redo is Control Shift and Z. I knew that. Why is all that there? Oh. I saved those. Okay. Gotta seam up my audio every time I go along so I don't have to do it later. There we are. You gotta, they actually search you sometimes, you know? It's like when you go through big major bridges like our tunnel. It goes a mile underneath the Chesapeake Bay.
That's the part I like about.
They search you. Anybody behind
Taking
me?
the ferry ride. We just missed it, so we got a long
Oh,
wait.
somebody's walking it.
Want to become.
I'll save that little piece just for fun. Because I got extra footage. Might as well.
Back on its way, probably.
Now cut this little gap out.
We missed the boat.
Yeah, sometimes you get there and the boat just left. You gotta wait. You can see they have like 3, 4, 5 of them there. They all have different names. One's called the Surrey. One's called the Pocahontas. One's the Williamsburg. Stuff like that. I did not. I have a bad habit of not marking where I was last in the comments. Did you get one? Did you type since? No, there's one you didn't type in since you had a wrench. Well, yeah, no, it shows a wrench here. You do. Okay, good. So loud. I can't hear you so loud. Where you at, man? Oh, geez, yeah. Gosh, that's a little stuff. Thanks for being grateful, though. That's always cool. People aren't always like that. She already subbed. Yay. Everybody likes a subbing person, man. I don't know why. Just little fun things we do for each other on our channels. That's what I like about this community. People are supportive, loving, caring, and kind. You agree? And it keeps growing a little bit. That's why I like to get people to come up on the live streams and actually see your face and introduce when you can. Not everybody will do that, but it's really awesome. And you get more of a personal relationship. Not everybody's looking for that, though. Okay, I'm going to cut this. Not much is going on. Let's see. Gonna look. You always look at your phone first thing when you get off the motorcycle, right? What did I miss? What did I miss? Anybody asking me for a date or something? You know, you gotta check. You never know. You might get lucky. Might get lucky. Okay, where am I at? Right here. Okay. So I didn't have to cut nothing because all these seams, I think, happened to line up from when I put them in the first place. They don't always do that, but I'm going to hit backspace. No, I'm just going to hit delete. There we go. And then you click on that area to put that white thingy up there, and you delete that white space, and it pulls your section back. It's only the 10th time I said that, right? Well, you never know. You might want to really know. Let's see. Do I want to keep any of this? Now, decision making. Somebody was revving. So we're going to get ready to get on and ride on to the...
turning this back on, we're going to all ride on.
Yeah. We're going to all ride on.
Okay, just turning this back on, we're going to all ride on to the...
Yeah. That guy just never stops talking.
System. Right up there, we got www.j...
As long as there's a few people here, I'll stay on and do some more of this. It's probably boring as hell, but...
Somewhere...
Nobody has to stay, that's for sure. But
I think they're back there in that little
I'll keep it going is what I mean, for a little while. It's nice though, you have a place other people that come, you know, they get a chance to say hi to each other too. Like seeing Tolga, and Crystal and Sick and Dragon and So Loud. Yeah. Did I mark my? I did not mark my. I got a star. My last comment. Oh, you guys help me keep sanity, otherwise I'd be out alone here. Yeah, Dave's nothing but chickens and bees. No doubt. That's what I mean. That's a little like a little chat room to get together and say, hey, what you been up to? How you doing? You know, miss you, love you. How you been? Got any problems? Whatever it is. Sometimes you get entertained. Sometimes you get to watch something like this that you might be interested in. Sometimes we just have coffee. So whatever it may be, the type of when you go to Nature Dog, you're gonna get lots of artwork, kind words, and a kind audience. She keeps her audience really straight and narrow in a caring way. Share the love without expectation is key. Man, that is the biggest mouthful you could ever say right there. Expectations or demands that you may put on a situation, and when it doesn't happen the way you set yourself up for, you get this other thing called a feeling and emotion: anger, resentment, disappointment, feeling bad. Why would you do that to yourself? I never knew that for years, that I did that to my own self. I never knew that till people like Tolga mention it. And you start thinking about it. You go, how do I fix that? But I feel this way. I feel this way. I can't help it, man. Well, yeah, you can. You can. Believe me. Ask Tolga. All right, let's see. How much of this crap do I want to save? Probably not much. Okay, cut.
Yeah, I missed the water. I'd like to be out on the water again.
Yeah. See, I want to save that.
Yeah, I missed the water. I'd like to be out on the water again.
And I'll cut this other dead section. Pull it up ahead.
This is a big river. James River's big.
It is. Like 5 to 7.
I have to go get out on the Chewan.
7 mile. Don't need to put that in. 7 mile bridge downstream, where it gets wider, is called downstream. Where it gets thinner is called upstream. So downstream is the bridge. It's 5 miles long. Goes across. Nothing but water. This is a pretty big bridge. We got one bigger than that. It's 20 some miles, 20 miles at least. It goes across Chesapeake Bay. And you got to go through 2 tunnels that go underneath water so cargo ships can cross it and your military. We have aircraft carriers at the largest naval base in the whole world is right here. And the shipbuilding place where they build all the ships. It's right here. So, yeah.
And
by the time this video comes out, you'll know, anybody who's been around, you'll know what most of it is. It'll be like, we ain't watching that crap. But you can't see if it turned out okay. Scrub through, check a few areas out.
oh, ding, dang, bang, bang, jump, ooh, I love those saddlebags. I just now saw them.
Let's see what those saddlebags are. I want to see. So I'll cut right here. And we'll blow these bad boys up.
Those are Joel's.
Looks like I'm moving up to see them too.
What the hell did we start up for?
Okay, I'll cut again. I'll highlight that. And we go to the transform section. I'll just hit that position button and I'll add these little buttons there that you see on each side, and I can pull. And it'll let me rotate too if I want. It'll see the little curve, which I don't want to do that. Oh no, just give me the There we go. Some of these you don't want to make too big, but I got 4K. I think no, this is This is 1080p. This is some of my older stuff, but I've been shooting in 4K. So if you shoot in 4K and you do these larger blow-ups, you don't get as fuzzy looking. I need a drink. Sorry. A water. Seltzer water. It's really just water and salt. No, wow. No seltzer. Electrolytes. Himalayan pink salt. All right, so we got to catch up on these little seamers so we don't get no clipping audio. Do, 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 do. See, I'm still humming. I hum when I ride, I hum when I got nothing to do. Boom, 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 boom. What's that hum? You remember? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes I'll go back and look at these other ones that I cut and wonder why I cut them. This is a rear view.
Taking the ferry ride. We just missed it.
Yeah, I could add a transition. Let's see, Control D. We'll add a little fade in dissolve.
Taking the ferry ride. We just missed it, so we got a long wait.
I'll do it on every one.
Way, probably.
Just some for fun. I don't want to be too predictable. Too predictable. See, that highlights those areas too. I don't know why. I guess I kind of do, but I really don't need to use it or go into it. But if you just want a single area to put a transition in, like I don't need to highlight it for... it's hard to explain. Take too much. Makes no sense. Oh yeah, explain it anyway. Let's see what this is. Alright, let's get moving along here. We're waiting and waiting. There we go. Now we're starting to move. So we'll go up to the next spot where I got some audio. Now if I want to cut all these, see, it's instead of pushing all those things like I was talking about, instead of doing this every time, I could just leave them right there. So I know I'm going to cut a big strip. Highlight them. I have to hit Control and Shift to keep them all highlighted. And I'll hit Q. We'll cut it and we'll go back right back. Oh, see where it did that mess up thing? That's why I usually don't do that. It comes back and yeah. Okay, where are we at? What did I do? See, now I lost track of what I did. I have to think this through. I cut it up here where I thought I did where we were moving. Yeah, I did. Right here. Right there. There we go. We'll cut it again, but we'll delete it differently. There. I don't know why. I shouldn't have done nothing. Okay, I'm just going to delete it, leave the big gap, and delete it again. See, that was extra. Oh, I think I saw this. That's why there's a gap right here, a misalignment, and I don't know why. You see it all? Right there. Now we have to see if that track is lined up. It should be pushed up into the beginning spot. But if you don't hit your power on all three, which I have a program that the power comes on and off on all three, which this is not one of those spots because the power was constantly going. I didn't shut it on and off. It's just where your cameras make a new clip in case they get corrupted. They don't put it all on one big long clip. So if you do an hour's worth of recording, you may have 5 separate clips, 3, 6, 8, just depends upon how long each clip is. Some are 6 and 7 minutes, some can be up to 20 minutes. Depends on what camera you have. There's probably a setting for it as well. Here's where I locked this because I was trying to keep it short. That's my border, my orange border. I'm going to drag that out. Let's see. Anybody say anything yet? No? Damn. I hate when I leave the comment up. Sorry. That could be interesting. Start a group Discord. Yeah. Oh, there we are. I did save it, but I left it up so you couldn't see what I was doing. It's okay. Moto, do you have Discord? I do. I do, but I don't use it, and I don't like it. So, just because I probably will never use it. That could be interesting. I'll start a group Discord. I like it right here. I guess Discord you can do other stuff there. Oh, thanks. That must be the members thing that you get when you get all the red hands, yellow heart. Yep. StreamYard won't show you those things, but they will on the YouTube side. 20 miles. Yeah. Yeah. People get a little freaked out when they're out there, I guess. It doesn't bother me. Most people, I don't think it does, but you're just out in the middle of the ocean. And you go under two tunnels that go about a mile or so under the water, and you pop back up, continue on a bridge. That they crossed that with the Dolly. Remember that big cargo ship that ran up to the ran into the bridge and knocked the whole bridge over there? What was the name of that bridge? It had a famous name. I can't remember it right now. It's not coming to me. Anyway, when it was wrecked and destroyed, I guess they pulled it, towed it. Maybe it went under its own power. I don't know. And brought it through over that bridge and over the one that I commute on every day to get to the Newport News shipbuilding place for repairs. Pretty cool, huh? Watching all the work you guys put into editing these videos, pretty easy to see why your videos are so much nicer than mine. I don't know about that. They don't need to be. Like I said, they're for, editing junkie. Forgot my train of thought. But yeah, this is a real long one. Like my commutes are 20 minutes. So when I put a strip of that in here, I may have the one going and coming back if I didn't say, but only a little bit coming each way. Then I'll put it all together after I cut it up. They're not as overwhelming as this. This is a lot. This is a good, 4 to 6 hour ride we went on, including the stops. So, all right, I got to line this thing up. You see this? I'm going to go see what the other end is. I got this square right here. And this one should be aligned with, I'm going to get this out of the way. Should be aligned with this other one. Let's just pull it over. Yeah. Yep. That was the right thing to do. See, I got to look at both pictures now. My side view, which is right there. That's the side view. That was one other camera. And when it moves, got to see it move in the other picture. Then I'll know I'm in the ballpark. That camera's not too important that it's like exactly right. Because I'm not using audio. If you were using audio from 3 tracks, you better have them perfectly aligned. Let's just cut that. Wait, we better check and see if we got a rear camera to sync and make sure it's lined up right too. Is there? Yep, there's a rear camera, but it doesn't start till over there. Sometimes I get out of sync when I'm filming these, and I got to figure out where to start my rear view again, and it's way over there, so I don't have no rear view for this part coming up. I might have forgot to turn it on. Okay, the process is here. Yeah, I know, right? Tolga or mines, or wait, I don't have any videos though. No, but we got you, Tolga. We got you, man. That's all we need. You can find me on Discord. I doubt it because I don't know how Discord works. I don't even know what I am on Discord. We'll catch up on that later. Most editing suites set the project setting for the first clip dropped. Use your highest quality camera first. You'd be surprised. Well, you got to know which ones you want to put in first, too. Like I always have my helmet cam. That's on the bottom. It's first. Everything else will cover it up. So if I have a side view and a rear view or a front facing camera, you could have, four of these stacked up, right? You know all that. But I always put my helmet cam in because that's what I'm going to use the audio with. It's where I have my audio. And then the rest, I know how I want. I push them out of the way when I'm not using them, cut them out of the way, and just try to move along. It's just trial and error, see what you like. I was going to go through some more comments here. But I lost myself. I wanted to check the other end of this clip. Oh, it's really short. It was right here. Remember, I moved it over. And it was right here is where, let's see if there's a seam there, a gap. Yeah, see? So before I pass all that, I want to pull it and make sure I have everything lined up on each one of these. That takes too long to scroll when you have it stretched out, so I just make it smaller, and then you can scroll faster. Highlight it, and I'll find out where it ends. There, right there. Okay, we fixed that one. We want to go to the next one. There. Why is that off? We want to make sure that these areas are lined up before I move them. Let's see. Was that okay? All right. I'm going to reposition. There's a fit all. Fit this other clip right here into the frame by hitting this right there. Now I want to move over. I remember the numbers. 15, 16. Because I've done it so many times. 15, 16. You didn't quite go over far enough. I wonder why. But I will just manually move it. There we go. Let's see what the new number says. 15. Now it says 16, 18 to get it over there. Interesting.
I know.
Okay, where is that? That's at a stop. All right, more. Oh, we got a green here. Got a green. Got a $5. Hey, whoo, there you go. Look at that. That's always nice and polite. I'm gonna try to give back when I can as well. I appreciate so much. Get a little YouTuber pluck. Lower frame rate. You film in the faster you look. Yeah, I use 24 frames, sometimes 30. I used to use 60. But the old program I had and the way the computer had a bad codec or something, and it would freeze up, be laggy. And man, I got tons of memory. I got a good computer, and but once I installed Adobe Premiere, it asked me, it says, okay, you got all the requirements, but we need to upgrade this certain file. I said, sure. And I haven't had no problems pushing. I don't have no legs, I mean, maybe a slight one here or there, but nothing like what I had. It's like flawless, basically. Made a big difference. If you did manually create a sequence first, Premiere will auto-create one based on that first clip. To check or change, right-click the sequence in your project panel and sequence settings. See, that's a lot. I'd have to see that. I'd have to see it, as it kind of confuses me. I probably know what it is and what I'm doing, but to know those terms and the jargon that you're using, right, which is professional, I don't always have that. I have to read it. Don't manually create a sequence first. Like, man, really, you're just dropping in your stuff and it's a sequence, right? I put all my things in, stack them, line them, and what I have there is my sequence. There's ways I know, like up here, I have this sequence, and then I have this one over here, which I didn't know about, and I thought I lost all my stuff. I went to that, and I was like, oh man, where did everything go? I was in a panic because I didn't know I'd accidentally hit it. So, yeah. I don't even know what that sequence is over there for. It's beginning of my thing. I had to do some. It's hard to explain. I missed something in the beginning. I had to. I don't know. I can't even explain. But anyway, I had to fix some stuff and patch up some work that I did because I didn't do something right. And I don't know how that got there. Honestly, I'd like to get rid of it. But I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to finish my job. I'm going to make the movie by hitting the export and get it all done before I mess around with anything and try to jack something up again. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Adjust resolution, frame rate, aspect ratio if needed. If you want to start fresh, make a new sequence with custom settings. File, new, sequence, then drop your clips in. I didn't think you had to do all that. Like I just dropped the stuff in. I mean, you can do that. But is it necessary? Isn't that a lot? I just shoot it all in the same. I try to shoot all in the same settings anyway. Process. Because dropping the, what did you say? Go to frame rate. To file, which is right up here. File. And he says hit new, which I don't want to do right now. But I get new. Do we see sequence from? Yeah, it's probably because I'm already in a sequence already here or something. No, there's sequence right there. With custom settings. Wow. Yeah. And if I knew what that would do, or if I needed it, I'd probably use it. But I don't. I don't. Gotta love editing days. Huh. Yeah, you can do it for days. Like, especially with this new thing, I'm trying to learn it, see what my possibilities are. I'll probably get to a point and be like, okay, that's good enough, and I'll stop exploring and expanding, and do what I need to do to make my projects, have some new tools to play with, and be good with it. And if I get real bored, I'll explore again and do another learning daily doohickey. Let's see, we got to finish. Yeah, to keep it fresh, and learn some new stuff. That'll keep me wanting to. Yeah, this is what I had to find out if I needed to move this. I don't know. All right. See, they might be lined up. They're not lined up, but may have started at different times, but I doubt it. So I'm going to pull it right on over. And if you're good, you can get audio for each camera at the very beginning and make a loud noise so that you can line up your spikes. It's an easy way to line your clips up. But once they're started, they should all, the rest of them should all line up. Damn, I wanted to see if that would stretch out anymore. Or no, that was it. Okay. Wonder why that one stopped short. Might be misaligned, but it's not an important enough one to worry about. We got that started. Star mics. Put that down. There we go. I always forget to put the comments down. Wish I could hear y'all like, hey, put the comment down, idiot. Yeah, that would be nice. Or like have a buzzer, like emergency buzzer, like when you want to get off the bus. Ding, 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 dong, dong, ding, ding, dong, ding. Hey, I got a question out here. They were supposed to do something highlighting your if you put a question mark in your questions, it'll highlight and show you that that is a chat you need to check. I still have not seen that yet. Work. All right, let's get busy. See, this is where it takes time because now, well, plus chatting with y'all makes it different. But I had to check, make sure that everything was lined up before I continued. Otherwise, you can do a bunch of editing with misaligned stuff. See, this is my whole strip. Double click it. This is my whole strip so far. This is what I have left. All these big stacks are ones that I haven't touched yet, which I'm getting there. And you stretch them out. Boom, I got all that.
I'm over on this.
This is stuff I've done already.
Yeah, I missed the water. I'd like.
And I got to go through and through and through and through and through and cut and get rid of it and hopefully have a video that's not 10 miles long. 10 miles. What you got there, Tolga? Oi! Oi, Mike. Mike. Oi, you doing? Oi, you doing? That's a what you doing? Oh yeah. I'm looking at my buttons, Mike. Which one do I want to push? We could drop the pipe. Let's see what this first one is. Oh, yes, oh boy, that one. Yeah, boy! Would you like some background music? Got some dramatic stuff while we're going. It's a little creepy, though. It's not too soothing, is it? That's not soothing. Okay. Focus. Get back to what I'm doing here. Wow, sick you're still in here, man. What did you eat? 11. 11. You're gonna keep me so busy pressing buttons I won't get shit done. Sorry. I won't get nothing done. Oh, I had a slip of the lip. I try not to cuss. Wasn't a bad cuss. Wasn't vulgar. A vulgar display of, what is it?
What the hell did we
Power.
start up for? This would be a nice little place to hang out for.
Let's see, we don't need a side view when we want to see the whole view getting on the boat.
A week off and on.
And it tells you the temperature there. This is great coming out here at night. Midnight. Awesome. There's the Pocahontas. No, the Powhatan. The other one's the Pocahontas, but that's Powhatan. Okay. That's the rear. I'm going to check the opacity up. Yeah, got somebody following me, of course. You can get quite a few people out here. I don't think I need any rear view in this. I don't need all that either. We've seen enough. We have seen enough. Cut. Scrub. Let's see. And we'll try it from here. See if there's anything cool in this area. Any howdy hellos. How you doings? You ride with your friends, you know. You want to get them on the camera. Some of these people I don't know. See, we really don't need none of this. I'll stop it right there. And there's background music playing anyway. So you know that's a no-go. Let's see.
I think I want to try to do.
Somebody behind me? Yeah. Not yet.
I'd love to do a little live stream.
I did do a live stream out there one time. And my audio sucked. I was so disappointed. It should have been good audio. I had my Bluetooths out and everything. Giving the grand tour and talking about everything. Probably nothing too interesting, but it was something. It was a Sunday. It was out on the. See, it won't let me get in there. Let me get in there. I got to make it wider. All right. So I can highlight it. Little quirks. There. And I delete that and pulls everything back. Yeah, I got that song going through my head now. Is it this one?
Yeah, boy!
Yep. That was going through my head. I was wondering where it came from. Wonder, doop. See? Always a song up there.
They're wishing they didn't have their convertible right now.
I wonder why I said that. It was either hot or it was about to rain. I remember going down the freeway, passing a guy in a downpour. He's in his Mustang convertible. Top was down. I guess he didn't get wet. Somebody told me. Was it you, Mike? You might have told me. Eating the beans and rice, fruity tooty. Wow, you so guy. I don't know, man. Mike, why? It's the $10 question. Eat that, oh, sick bastard. They're stopping by Hardwire. You knew you'd find a few people you know here anyway, probably. Can you make us a sound? Can you make us a sound? Damn, be careful, would you? Good Lord. I'm tripping over that shit. I'm trying to. There, I said it again. I get cursing when mean things happen. What do we call a mean thing? Dropping the pipe? Drop the pipe. Drop the hammer, Thor. That's what it reminds me of.
Gotta wait our turn.
Yeah, I guess we're getting ready to get off. Exit the old, what do you call this? Ferry? The ferry. Cut. Yeah. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. There's an update. We don't need. There we go. Let's get a little bit. As we're getting off here, show a little bit of that. How you there, Mr. High Viz Man? There we go. And there's everybody waiting to get on. Right up here. You get to wave, sign autographs when you go by. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, man. Oh, there you are. I got some more bikers. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little spot. That's enough of that. So you make just random decisions. There's no skill really involved. If it ends up looking like it, it's because it's a good editing program, or I got lucky. I don't know why. I like to show the wave. See? I waved to somebody. Got to show when you're being friendly. I don't know. Just thinking, I'm talking out loud. Making things from my thinker up here. There we are. Let's catch up on some of these quick. Nature Dog Realms was last there. A little. Yeah, we already said those. Okay, let's jump up a little bit more. Yep, drop the pipe. We did that. Cool. Food is lava. Gava lava. 420. Yeah, it was. Oh, it's almost 420. Like ball 420. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, don't forget to hit the star. Don't forget to put the comment back down and continue on. Continue. All right. we can just cut because we don't need nothing here unless I say something very important, which I probably didn't. Let's see. What is this?
I didn't get enough time to do much. It was, what, 10, 12-minute live stream. It takes only about 15 minutes to cross that.
Yeah, that's very important. We can't miss that stuff. I'm giving out information. That's what my brain tells me, man. It does. It's
I
important.
didn't get enough time. It takes only about 15 minutes
See?
to
Only took us about 15 minutes to do the crossing. That was important to know.
River, and then you got to get ready to haul butt off there when it's
Yeah.
your turn.
You don't want to be late.
Don't be that one holding everybody up.
I have.
Yeah, I've done this run like
Oh, a million times.
literally 100 or 2 times. Who knows?
Okay, maybe only 100 or 2.
At least 100.
There you go. That's getting. Tell the truth, Dean. Tell the truth. Truth is important.
50, 60, 80, 100, hundreds.
I'm still figuring it out.
You know, imagination runs wild. So
Do I save that? See, there's decision making. It's kind of. It's funny to
50,
me.
60, 80
Probably
times
boring.
though.
Cut it again. Yeah, I was gonna show you some of the.
There's like about a 5-mile stretch here, I
Oh,
think, until we get into a town, and then we'll head probably upriver, go into
Yeah. Hopewell.
what's that other place? Hopewell, probably.
See, I know where I'm at. Been there 80, 100, 1,000, million times. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we got there. Cheers, matey. Yeah, we smoking as we speak. You got the counterclockwise stuff working in your direction? Round and round? Round and round we go. I got a circus something, man. Let's find the circus. You want to find something goofy? Let's do that. That was a long one. The truth prevails. Amen. Way further than I've ever been on editing with Adobe. My screen never looked like that. You don't make a mess, okay? It's like chopper parts everywhere. I'm the real chopper here, by the way. Just letting you know, Salty. Chop, chop, chop. It's crazy. Look at this. Let's see. We're right here. Let's make a little mark right there so we don't forget where we're at. Double click it. There's some of the edits and what's left to be edited. And those are the millions of cuts that I've made and seamed and patched and blew up. And sometimes you make slow-mo or you do something to a picture. Let's see, who's do we have in here? Do we have anybody? We had Landon earlier. Somebody. Is this? Oh, here's one.
Old
Like
woods,
a cool little effect I was able to make.
Road, I believe.
Here it comes.
Battlefields.
Shabumi?
I
No?
almost ended up living out this way.
Oh, no, that was just a transition. Maybe it was this one.
Landon from Idaho.
There we go.
That's the Flingapoo lives.
Somebody has a channel?
Some days you can't go
shout 'em
fast
out.
enough for everybody.
If you're mentioning them in your video, shout them
It's only
out.
45 here, just
I
saying,
go get a
but,
screenshot of their
man, I've got
website.
ticket on this road. Just
Not website, but their channel, you know. It's a complimentary kindness. Be good to thy neighbor. I'm trying to sound self-righteous, and I'm not. But those are nice things to do. I like to do them. I like it when people do it for me. Not necessary. I'm just saying I like it. I like it a lot. Gosh, see, this that stuff I hate like that. Like I'm just touching it, I just want you right there, and I want to blow this up without you moving. There we go. See, we got some seams to catch up on, audio seams, so we don't have no chick, chick between each little cut you make. It doesn't always do that, But just in case it does, I'm covered. It's like Allstate right here.
That other
Got
place.
you covered.
Oh, well, probably.
See? That audio really wasn't clipped
How many
much. How
times,
about this
though?
one? Why are they cut if there's not even...
Times
I wonder why I cut them.
at least 100.
There, that
50,
one
60,
jumped.
80.
That one jumped, but you didn't hear no clip. I'll do a video transition on that because that was kind of jumpy. That was a jaggedy jump. Did I make
100.
it? Yeah, there it
50,
did. It
60, 80.
transitioned a little better. Oh, sometimes you can fix stuff. That was a mark. We can get rid of the mark. How do you get rid of it? Edit marker? Huh. I don't know how to get rid of the marker. Maybe just hit it again. No, I'll probably put 2 there. Probably just touch it and hit delete. Let's try that. Oh, no, we deleted some other stuff. See that? Whew. Just leave things alone sometimes. Sometimes just leave stuff alone. Like you don't know how to use that tool? Don't play with the grinder if you never used a grinder before. Especially a hand grinder. It gets away from you. You bind it, boom. Next thing you know, you're missing 3 fingers. Like the shop teacher. Did you have a shop teacher with a finger or 2 missing? Have we all? You're like, yeah, there you go. You're perfect for this job. Show me what not to do.
Now I know.
It's all right. Jerry Garcia lost a finger, right? Sick. He still plays guitar.
Why it didn't.
He still plays guitar. Comments. Comment time. Uncheck. Oh, you're no motive. Fry software editing program for a living. That's a little bit funny, man. It's too much work for what YouTube pays. Ah, no doubt. No doubt. It really truly is. You gotta love doing what you do. You gotta love it. And I don't even know why I do it. What did you say, Mike? I appreciate it when you did it. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I was proud to have you on my channel and post you for the first time and put Mike Ball up to a little piece of me and say, I hope Mike sees that. I hope he sees that. He'll get a smile. That's all. Short was fire. Yeah, we're going to play that tomorrow. She made a couple. Purple. Purple. I love you, Purple. We had some, those 3-wheelie things. Spiders. Yes. We have one in this group. We sure do. Makes me think of you all the time. And Purple does nice things. Like overly nice. Like not overly, but a lot of nice. This popped up in my feed. Just wanted to say hello. I've been using Adobe. I know you have too for the past 4 years, and I'm still learning. You'll never, ever. Well, maybe you will, but I'll never learn all what's to be here. I've used Adobe Photoshop for 20-some years, and I just quit learning on it because I got the tools I need to do what I need to do for my job, make stencils for tattoos. It's really all I need. Maybe some photo editing. I do some stuff in there that's covers and thumbnails for my videos now. And that's good. This is, wow, it's a lot, Purple. Yeah, Purple makes great videos too. Dan, you're doing a fine. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. I hope you get to see a couple. I did a couple neat little things. I learned how to twist and turn and twirl and move your JPEGs or your photos or still pictures around. And you do them with your videos too. You can just cut your video and make it twist and turn and do weird stuff. Like, ooh, he did the triple Indy on the diving board. It's always impressive, right? The triple Indy. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. So I'll be like 3 minutes behind on the stream, but I'm loving the circus music. That's great. Right click and it should clear. Yeah. Well, let me go see. This I did that. Let's see. Where's the marker at? Where did I think it's gone now. I did get rid of it at one time, purple. But right now it's, oh, there's a couple markers right here. Like there's one here. It's an old one. Right click it. Probably didn't read it long. Clear markers. Clear them all. Clear selected one. So I can just clear that one. Let's just clear them all. Thank you, purple. I just needed to take time and read. I'm usually really brilliant and sharp. Never let any of that stuff slip by, but you know, I'm on a live stream, and I'm full of doo-doo. I'm full of it, purple, just full of it. Hey, it's so late. Yes, that's exactly it. I watched you and Tommy G and the very disgustingly dirty bikes. Wow. Those are real travelers there. You guys put on Z miles. I'm talking about you in one of my videos coming up. I forget, maybe it was this one or another one. I don't remember, but telling somebody about how you have been in every state and even explained Hawaii and I don't know, just blah, blah, blah. Stuff you remember. It's all it's a material I have to work with. That's funny. Love you too. Much love. We've been traveling. I can barely edit. I know. See, need to win the lottery and get somebody to do this stuff for you and just go have a good time. But this is part of the good time. I mean, some of it. It's not good every time. But a lot of times, I like making the thumbnails with Adobe Express. Yeah, I use the Photoshop because that's what I have. I've had Photoshop forever. And they both, I'm sure, work comparably well. Adobe's Photoshop is one of those like this. Way more than what you need. You can get in trouble in there. You are too kind. Kindness is infectious. It really is. On three traveling's better. Yeah. Yep. That's agreed. Do you make your own stencils? If so, would you be willing to show them on your channel? I got one right in the old StreamYard here. I could pull it up now. I wonder if I could. Let me try. Let me see if I can find it and not mess up. I am doing this thing, but I'm gonna see. This is how you learn. You go. You take a task. You go do something. See if you can do it. There, I got it up. Now I got to figure out how to enter. Oh, I got to screen share it. There you go. Unscreen share what I have. I'm going to stop sharing. You're tasking me. I'm going to screen share something I did a while ago. I knew I saved this for a reason. Let's see. Yep, there it is. I need this up here so I can look at this at the same time I'm on the live stream and can share it. There we go. This is a stencil from, I don't remember what it is, but let's take a look at it. I'm going to mark your comment and we'll take a peek. This is something I recorded while I was at work. Let's zip through it a little bit. This is Adobe Photoshop. See, I'm tracing all the little markers I need to show me how to do this tattoo when I put it on the skin. Doesn't have to be like super accurate. You do most of your stuff after you're on it, and you know, any little perfect like that little line, you wouldn't actually tattoo it like that. You'd make it nice and together. But I save time. I've done this so many times. I gotta try to save time and make it a good stencil. And feathers, they're just a little bit, you know, a little bit off. Sometimes you're right on them. But it's the end product that matters. Let's see if there's anything else I can scrub through. That was something on the face, looked like some initials, or on the, oh, that's on the back of the hand. Looks like a cherub. Forget what it is. There's bandana. Oh yeah, I kind of remember this job now. I probably got me tattooing it as well. There it is. We got a little farther look at it. Ah, the hear no, see no evil thing. Speak no, hear no. There it is. So those are done on layers in Adobe Photoshop. I can change the opacity so I can see what I'm drawing over top, and then get rid of the background and just have just the black outline that I need, and I run that through the machine that makes the stencil for me, and I'm tattooing. Pretty simple. It was great when I was doing portraits a lot. You could really get the details, zoom in on things that you couldn't do normally just on paper. So there I'm cutting out the excess outer edge stuff. Once I make that little lasso around it, and you cut it, get rid of it. Little zoom in, see, you can erase, get rid of crap. You can airbrush on there. You just anything you want to do art-wise. You use dry media brushes. There, I'm just pulling and smudging stuff out. Give me and the customer kind of an idea what we'll do in the background. So that was that.
Make a fast for a big old project.
That's me at work. In case you didn't know that was me, that was me. It's me. Hey, that's me.
Photoshop. And I've been using it for years, so.
Yeah. Okay. I think I can close that out. There we go. And get back to my other screen share. And I'll probably wrap this up. I don't know. I always say that. I'll probably wrap this up pretty soon. And whatever, Dean. Whatever. But I probably will. There we go. So yeah, I did that without messing up my live stream too much. So there you go, Nature of Realms. Oh, you're so welcome. Catch back up on these. Jim Reynolds, howdy, howdy. Adobe in a minute is my go-to. Is that another little side program? They got lots of little, like the Adobe Express and different things. I really like the Adobe Rush Premiere. That was fast and easy for me. But this year I can do a lot more with this editing program as compared to the Rush, which was fast and simple. And I'm like, I'm just making fast and simple, just making some motovlogs, and hopefully some things I say are, I don't know, possibly impacting to somebody at least new, not to the person who watches them 10 times. Like, you're probably over that. It's hard to make something new for a regular viewer. Like, you'd have to be like, I don't know, really good, really entertaining. Yeah. Purple, you got the crescent. You got a crowbar in here? You don't have a crowbar. You need a crowbar. Purple. I think I cleaned house one time. You probably had one. It just helps you. You know what they do. Might jack you up on the shorts commenting on mine anyway. I don't care if you comment on a short. I don't do very many shorts. I'm not a shorts channel, There's a difference, right? And if you don't want one, you just tell me and I'll take it back. In case but that's the only downfall of it. Sometimes I only got like 2 or 3 people it does it to. Sick Bastard, Old Mac, Sterling Wheel. If I go to comment on their shorts because I'm a moderator on their channels, it don't let me make a comment. So I have on the YouTube app that's on your phone only. But if I do it on the computer, or if I sign in on my phone and go to a web page and actually sign in and use the desktop version of YouTube, then I can do it. And that's what I do if I'm supporting. Yeah. I just take everything, drop it into clip, and click AI and let it fly. Wow. Wow. You know a lot of little stuff that is very helpful, Salty. And you do some great stuff on your lives, like decorating it and making it look really freaking good. And you're creative all the way around. I don't watch my own stuff. I already seen it once, and that was enough. Yeah, I'll watch it though. I critique my stuff. I like to see if it's good or not good. It's just me though. That was my first big meal since Thursday. Yeah, you've been sick, bro. Whew. Hopefully you'll be back and fired up for tomorrow morning. It's a channel and they help me minutes in under it's a channel and they help me in under a minute. I'd have to demonstrate that. The Adobe in a minute. Well, I should have that in my Creative Clouds app. Adobe Creative Cloud, yeah. I'm clouded up. Used to have a crowbar. It's okay. I forget what it does. Well, now go point to somebody, click on their chat, and it'll pop up a menu, and it'll say go to their channel. You can go to their channel quick if it was somebody you really wanted to subscribe to or remember or have in your list, whatever. And it allows you to do that really fast. I don't have to throw a link out. You don't have to try to Google it. It's right there. Go press on somebody's chat and it'll bring up the menu. And also allow you to time them out if they're saying mean, bad stuff or misbehaving, and you can time them out. It helps you help your friends out keeping imposters that come in, because sometimes there are. Yeah, right on. All right, cool. It is nice to have, especially when you want to connect or you meet somebody like, I don't know, I thought you was talking maybe the nature dog realm. Totally of the same, you guys are, you know what I mean? Just them awesome people and animal lovers and whatever else, and just friendly, warm. That's why I track to. I try to anyway. I'm like that. Okay, back to business here. Do I got stuff in the way like this isn't real important and what I'm doing? It's not really too educational. It's just to experience something, see what goes into editing, and maybe if you ever wanted to use Adobe Premiere Pro, or I could help you, you could help me, or vice versa, or we'll just learn something together, or not. But I got my little icons so you kind of see who the hell's talking, which is me there, little small little icon, and then the fingerboard thing. I thought that might be kind of see what else is involved in doing all this. And somebody might message you on the phone. You gotta multitask that too. Gotta throw that in the mix.
My helmet was on and I had my cardio on.
Cardio.
And that took
I
over
do
the
cardio
microphone.
on the bike. No, it's a cardo. You talking it, Dean?
The
Such a
sick
nut.
bastard knew what was happening.
See,
I
there's
saw
a
him
sick
holler
bastard mentioned.
in the chat about Bluetooth, and it was a Bluetooth, but not the Bluetooth I was thinking. So,
Buddy.
yeah,
My
man.
buddy, my pal, my amigo.
Wish I'd have thought of it. You could have heard me better.
All right, we're gonna cut there. I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably cut a lot more of this stuff out eventually. But I'll get the main stuff out of the way, something usable and like not overwhelming. Get it knocked down, and then go through it again. Not always do that, but that is one technique. Let's see, we hit the Q for back. Yeah, in Adobe Premiere here, the Adobe Pro purple, I don't know, you have to usually use this cut and hit the razor and get the wait for that to come up and then do your cuts. I don't know if you modified your keys, but I looked into it because there was no way I was going to take that extra step and all that, because you do so many cuts, and reassign the key by adding Alt in the command, and now it will cut in one. I don't have to get the tool, and you know what I'm saying? Don't have to hit V very often and C, because V is for, grabbing and moving. You got ripple cuts and all that, but you start using some of that, it can mess you up. I just do it the simplest way. Either I cut it and then Q wherever I cut it up here. I just hit Q. I don't even have to cut it. Just hit Q and but it already cuts it and moves all your stuff back like real fast. Such a time saver. You probably got all that wonderful shortcuts down. Man, I was so glad when I found it.
Did push-ups over there. That doesn't sound right, do it?
I must have said something that sounded provocative somewhat. That's what happens when you watch too much Ren and Stimpy growing up or Beavis and Butthead. I blame it on those sources. Okay, let's cut this with the Q button. Bam! Let's pull this clip out of the way so we can see everything. Oh, there's one of those spiders. It's the not the luxury one. It's the little hot rodder one. Boom. I think we'll cut it right there. Let's see. I gotta deal with this mess too. I don't need all this, do I? I need no side view. Maybe I'll save a little bit, so I'll just cut it. Make a couple little side views real quick. Some people find it annoying when you do the different little angles. Some people enjoy them, but you're doing it for yourself mainly, unless you're making big bucks doing YouTube videos. I'm not. Whoopsie. See, I messed something up. These are the little things that are the learning curve. Oh, they're so touchy. Okay. All I really wanted to do was multiple select. There we go. And then hit my Control D. Boom. And I'll have little transitions on them.
Cut the new.
There, do. Fade in and out. Isn't that cool? Not really, but
yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
I've been here before. That used to be open over.
Yeah, I remember hanging out they got a garage door on it now. Let's do a blow up on it. So I just cut it. Let's see, right here. Rainstorms.
Before. That used to be open over there.
They never had a garage door on it. It was just like, it's a great place when it was stormy. You just get off the ferry there and catch some cover in there.
Before that.
Oh, I know what I was talking about. I did push-ups up there on the challenge, the 21 push-ups for the suicide awareness for the soldiers and all that. Right about where that love is. I parked my bike there. I think I put my feet up on the concrete and then my hands on the front of the seat and tank or whatever, and that's when I was going to the gym. Knocked out 21 push-ups. Had to do it for 21 days. So I got creative and I had fun. Okay, so I'm going to move this around where I want. This is where I really wanted to see it. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, that was free shelter at one time. Let's see. I put these little patches in on these seams. Yep. That's good. For the audio. Boom, 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 boom. Ricola.
That used to be open over there. You could park in there and catch some shelter on thunderstorm days.
Yep.
Did push-ups over there. That doesn't sound right, do it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That was kind of funny. Okay, we can get rid of this. Delete. Boom, boom, boom. It got to be worse, like Purple, you coming in here. I don't know if you're still here, but you got to do your own editing. But watching somebody edit, it's almost like watching paint crack, right? Oh, that's so helpful. It is so helpful. Did I say something that was helpful? It might have been something else. Thank you. Oh, that. Oh, that was for the bar, the toolbar. Gotcha. I know it. Yeah, they're cross-reference words. I don't know what you are saying. No, I'm sorry. Well, I think I was talking about the cut key. When you go to cut your clip, you got to use the cut key. And there's a tool, right? There's a razor blade right over here in the toolbar, over here where that little blue arrow is. I'd have to normally go down, hit that razor blade. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Hit that razor blade. Oh, that's the pen. Then come over here, make the cut because the razor blade's there. And then if I wanted to push and move my stuff around, I had to come back over here and hit the selection tool again. That's an extra long step. Way too long. I just keep it on the push around tool. I can do what I need to do with my clips. If I needed to move one or do whatever. And when I cut, I just hit the C, go over there, boom, the cut. I don't have to go over here and grab a razor and switch my tools around. You just got your shortcut real fast. But I need to head towards to school pick up kiddos. Yep. I mean, maybe we'll see you in the morning. Yeah. Thanks for doing that. I don't always take time to do that either. I'm a bad in the chat guy. I do okay sometimes. Oh, yeah. It's been a really great live. Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but thanks. I appreciate you. No, I don't care to watch someone else. I know you don't. That is so good and so honest. Love you. You're awesome. Purple, make me smile. That's what I say, you know. If it wasn't for company, good or bad, we wouldn't be having much value right here. Just having some fun.
So unpredictable.
That is my good friend, man. He got in a wreck about a year ago now, maybe. Him and his girlfriend got hurt really bad.
That was kind of short-lived, huh? And now today you got a different day.
Backs got broke.
That's so unpredictable.
He's riding again. Thank God.
Take it while you got it, eh?
I think this might have been his first ride after that happened.
Further than we went last time.
All right, I don't need all that.
Yeah.
That's so unpredictable.
Go this way, but you know what?
Take it while you got it, eh?
It's further than we went last time.
I know, right?
Might have been the second trip. That's what we were talking about. It's fun to see when you get a friend that goes down and gets hurt bad and they get back on and you go ride with them, you know. Just extra careful and building their confidence back up and stuff like that. Oh, wow, we got some cool motorcycles there, huh? Maybe. I don't think I need to keep any of that. Do. All right. And we're back to having 3 strips. I need to make them a little smaller. I can't see them all. My mouse gets not smooth. I got a ball mouse. This here. A track ball. That way I don't have to push my mouse all over the, you know, if you don't have space. And who wants to do that? You just sit here and move your thing. And then this here will help you go up and down. Does different commands, whatever you're touching on the window. Very helpful. But I have to put some silicone lube in there, which I'll do. And I keep it clean, you know. I don't know if it gets a little dirty after a couple weeks, whatever. Wipe it out. Add a little more. That way I don't get jerky. Like it wants to get sticky and make little micro increment movements not go smoothly. And when you're doing this kind of work, you want to be smooth. There's little sensors in there. They get dust on them and dirt. You want to get those off too. Just keep it maintenance like anything else. Yeah, pro tips. Take them to the bank, man. They're valuable. They're valuable. Oh, I guess I'm just doing a lot of extra work. You know, you could be, and it's real simple because there's K. Let me see. If I hit K, I think it's that button. Let's see if it brings it up. Oh, I got to get back on the screen. There we go. Does K bring it up? Maybe it's Control K. One of these buttons will bring up your keyboard. Oh, no, that just cut something I didn't want it to. I forget which one it is, but there's a button you can hit, and it'll bring up your keyboard. And then you can go in and reassign those keys to do them and modify them the way you want them to be. And let me tell you, that'll save you time. Save you time. You can get down to business without having to back and forth and grab this, grab that, and you just got those two keys that you work with mainly the whole time. C and Q. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty fast. And you can even switch those to different keys if you want. Let's see. Push those out of the way. Probably take a little clip of us leaving and move on for the rest of the journey.
That was the second stop.
No, second
No,
stop.
the first stop.
No, I think it was the second. Don't listen to that guy. He don't know what he's talking about. I really don't need to be doing all that either, pushing them out of the way, but it's just the way I like to do it. In case I'm not confident doing it any other way. But I'll get lazy and try it, and then
I know
I'll...
where we're going. We're going to that Hopewell gas station.
Hopewell gas station, yep. Where they got chicken there. Q. Boom. See? Cut and took off that mile of clip I didn't need.
Bless. That's alright.
Let's see, were you still here, Purple?
But this is the
I
dime.
love you too,
This
Dean.
is
Yeah,
10.
thank you.
This
I
goes
love you too.
towards,
I love everybody.
oh my goodness.
Especially you, Purple. You and your
Celt
wonderful
Rider,
husband.
Celtic Fire. Kelp Fire.
And I love watching you listen.
Yeah.
I gotta stop. Kelp Fire. I was talking about Kelp Fire. She lives up my way in Richmond. If you ever heard of Kelp Fire, she's a wonderful lady rider as well. But yeah, when you visit Mr. G and just how at home you guys are with each other and your interaction and him grabbing them in the, I don't know, the human wheelbarrow is, you know, a moving, what do they call those, two-wheeler thing, and dumping them off. And they're just like natural wisecrackers and having a good time. That's the best footage you can get, and friendship. That's the whole thing about this YouTube. You know, whatever your channel does, it does. But the people you end up meeting, the souls that you get to interact with and share kindness and good, and even some bad times once in a while. It's all good. Relationships. Well, kids, you must depart. These videos and supper aren't going to make themselves. Well, you got AI like Salty does. Just throw them in the AI generator and everything will get done for you. Jeez, I crack myself. Take care and stay safe out there. That's right. That's the way to have a good time. Talk yourself right into it. Talk yourself into a good time. Have you ever done that, Tolga? I better not ask you. Talk yourself into a good time. I get an answer I wasn't expecting. That does open the floor, don't it? Oops, I went to go back to editing, and I got two monitor screens. If I start hitting controls on the wrong screen. There we go.
Fire's up this way. And then a little bit farther up the road, you'll find the
Jeez, I do a lot of talking.
Ramblin' Man, Moto, and
Yep.
Drone.
Ramblin' Man, Moto, and Drone. He's from Richmond.
He cut off the drone part, but
basically
Ramblin' Man,
area. Another
Moto.
YouTuber I'd like to meet.
A Ramblin' Moto Man. Who knows?
I think it's just Ramblin' Man Moto now.
Just shout outs. people I normally don't get in there. So
Yeah.
Felt Fire, if you ever get to hear this one.
So I'm going to mark where I put those two shout outs. Maybe go back and put their channels up in there. What is that? Is that a marker? See, there's another marker button. There's one there. There's one there. And then I can right click and find the same damn thing. Add marker. That's what at first, there's so many ways to do the same thing. They make it pretty damn convenient, but it can be a little confusing and overwhelming at times for me. For me.
A rambling motor.
There's another one. Just go up there because I'm used to it. Boom. Now I wonder if I cut and paste when all these clips move, if those markers, probably not, don't move to the same place where you left the marking. You might have to be an editor or done editing to know what I just said. Maybe not.
And whoever else did I just say? Good Lord, I can't remember.
Tolga.
Buck Brown helped me out. That live stream I tried to do back there.
Makes the videos more tasty. Hello.
Told me I had no audio.
Like you
Actually
thought.
texted me, so I thank you for giving me the personal heads up on what was going on. And
You see, like I had such a long
I did
stretch
figure
there
it out.
Apologize.
Apologize.
It's
but
probably
it is
not
what it is.
necessary. But if I
But at
wanted
least you
to,
got to see some scenery.
I'd break that up with a few rear view clips, a couple side clips, or just cut out the extra yammers. But I might want to keep it.
And
I
figure
might
out what
want
was
to keep
going
it.
on inside my helmet when I wasn't there.
See my little
Did anybody?
power clip there for the battery. I had it flopping around, got in the view. Shame on me. So let's see, we'll add, gotta fix this side clip first. We're right here. Let's mark that. No, don't mark it. Should I do, I'll mark it with the rear view mirror there. Have to hit fit, not fill, fit, and move this over. Shabame. What is it? 16. It used to be 1615. Why don't it work? 1618. I don't know. I like to know the numbers because I just type them in, get everyone exactly the same when I move them. But they're not so close together that you'll ever see it or notice it. So
Actually,
there we go. All right. Clip, 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 clip. I think what we'll do is see who's here. We got 6 people here. 6 people. Hey. Glad you're still here. Any questions? Autographs to be signed? Whatever. Throw them out now. If not, we'll probably just wrap this little live up. I've been on here talking enough. How long we been doing this? About 2.5 hours. That's a good chunk. Show you a little bit of one of the effects that I made. I could show those sometime.
they're still picking.
Yeah, I saw somebody picking their nose. So what do? Blow it up. Get to see it. They might have just been holding their mouth. I don't know.
Landon from Idaho.
Yeah.
Because the Flingapoo lives. Some days you can't go fast enough for everybody.
That just amazes me. I think
It's
that
only
looks so
45
cool.
here, just saying, but man, I've got ticket.
Motivates me to put more of the people's channels on your photo. I mean on your video. What else do I got? There we go. My 2 little logos. I made them come up. Here's the flippy flu. Ooh, isn't that special? That's special. Anyway, that's editing. That's editing for you. I still got a ways to go. I gotta go through all that material yet. That looks like a lot, don't it? It is. It was a big day. What is that up to? 3 hours, and that's not counting probably the other couple hours I already cut out. Yeah, right on. Thanks. You still here, Nature? I thought for sure you'd be busy doing something. Question I noticed in YouTube post, it's only allowing me to put 10 images. Are you having the same issue? I've never attempted to put 10 images in a YouTube post yet. So I don't know. Imagine they'll let you put a whole slideshow of, I would think. That sound reasonable? You can make 2 posts and refer one to the other possibly to get more if you needed to do 20. Oh man, I was waiting for you tomorrow, but you're here, huh? Just jumping in real quick, say hello. Are you home yet? I thought it was a walk-in, walk-out procedure, but we really didn't get to, or I didn't pay mind enough and saw the chat when you did answer. That does look cool. Yeah, that's fun stuff. And it's neat that you can create that and make it any way you want by learning the parameters and how to manipulate it. So that's what's fun about this program. There's probably like tons more you can do. Make it come small and then come out big, or do flips or twirls and twists and jumping jacks, you know. Do the Olympics with your editing. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go and make a post. I probably won't post it, but I'll see how many it will let me, just to make sure that it's not just you, and try to report back to you at some point. How's that? Yeah, I've been home ever since you did get home then. Okay. Did you spend time? I guess maybe, yeah, you had to, because you did it like on a Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday had the operation, if I remember right. Still going? Yeah, I know. Still, that's like that. Still, are you still doing this? Like, really? That's what I say to myself. That's why I was like thinking about wrapping this up. Less than 36 hours for all the major surgery is amazing. No kidding. I mean, like, they cut into your neck and nerves and things that move, and you got to hold that bowling ball up right on your head. Like, that's not light duty stuff. That's everything. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Sounds good. Sounds good, Derek. Appreciate you, man. Love you, brother. Yeah, okay. Nature, we'll do that. I'm gonna have to stay true to my word and go do that here when I shut this thing down. Went in Thursday, it was at 5 a.m. Got home at 4 p.m. So it was same day. See, when we saw some of the pictures on the Instagram, we couldn't figure it out. So yeah. You having fun with any good meds? Leave it to a addict from the past to ask a question like that. I did have trouble in my earlier years with that stuff, so I thought it was fun. If a little's good, more will be better. So I experimented. Experiment didn't go good. Now you completely, that's good, man. Freaking kudos, bro. Yep, there's only one good dependency out there, and you know what that is. Yep, don't get hooked. Trying to stay hydrated, man. It's tough. I need to move more. I need to exercise. What I really need to do. All right. See you guys in the morning. I'm gonna say adios, and thanks for coming by and checking my little display out. I just had fun setting up cameras and making the little, even the stuff that you do here in StreamYard, so you can display your stuff. It's fun to make. I like it. Not a flex, just thankful to. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, exactly. There's the only gratitude and dependency you want to be on is that. For your recovery, success in surgery, hoping all is well with everyone, and blessings. Amen. Amen to that. fully and firmly. Have a great day, great live. Okay, what did Mike Ball called me out? He says, "You have parting issues, Dean? You got parting issues?" Some people say they're gonna get out. They just go do it. I'll drag it on. I want to miss nothing. Saying goodbye. Goodbye. We got a little delay, so